We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer. It is a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Eyes follow.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned. How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
Por acá no es, pero quiero ver si hay algo. Bueno, llegamos igual ahí. Vamos por el camino.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Allá había ido. No. Ahí tenemos que ir también, ¿eh?
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Vamos a ver acá atrás. Igual sé lo que hay que hacer, pero esta misión yo no la había hecho en mi anterior partida. La había petado porque no había venido acá antes de que salga la misión. Este debe ser el con el que tenemos que hablar, ¿no?
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeester. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed to begin with. Those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops, I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Bueno, nos regaló, eso es un documento. ¿Dónde está? A ver. Acá. Que se aprende una vez, lo aprendemos nosotros y también nuestro peón. Es la habilidad maestra de ladrón. Ahí lo dice también. Cada vocación, como dije, tiene una habilidad maestra, puedes tener una o dos. Y bueno, el ladrón creo que tiene una. Yo después tengo la misión de hechicero que tiene dos. Tengo que conseguir las dos que son obligatorias para... Y de guerrero conozco una. Después se lo vas a decir. Se lo voy a enseñar a Merlinda. Bueno, y a ver qué dice acá. Investiga. Ah, esto no terminó todavía. Bueno, ahora hay que venir acá. A esto, acá.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Ah. Tengo que pasar la prueba, ellos se van a quedar ahí. ¿Habrá algo abajo? Bueno, igual yo creo que con la técnica de mago no se nos va a complicar. Si me paro en el medio no se mueve, ¿no? Bueno, igual pasamos volando, no pasa nada.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me.
¿Y ahora qué tengo que hacer? Tranquilidad prescrita. Prescrita, a ver.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial.
Ah, esto no me había enterado. Claro, porque esta parte se me había petado la misión. O sea, el chabón, la marca que tiene, yo pensé que se la habían hecho, ¿no? Porque tuve un accidente.
So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen.
Cuando se fue diciendo...
And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom.
Es un troleo todo el juego. O sea, no solamente los puts Y la mala optimización también la historia.
Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Ah, me dio otra.
I've a mind to sing.
That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next.
Tenemos otra más, a ver. Ah, mirá. Tiene dos, ladrones tiene dos. Y nos dio un documento para arrestarlo, esto. Orden de arresto con la imagen de un hombre. Y ahora que tengo que hacer volver con el capitán, ¿no? Sí, le tengo que contar. Ah, mira, ahí están las dagas que usan la mayoría de los peones que vi.
At last. 'Tis a relief to be at your side again.
You're gathering grimoires, eh? My lord told me. I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it.
Ah, mira esto. Ventisca aullante. No me acuerdo de esto. No sé si lo había conseguido de otra manera.
If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is.
Solo
What
si
say
quieres
you?
cambiármelo. Escudo fulminoso. Ah, escudo. Ella quiere escudo fulminoso.
Oh dear. Still haven't found it? Then I'm afraid I'll have to hold on to Owling Blizzard for the...
Ella tiene ventisca aullante, a ver. Ah, pero claro, le tenemos que dar uno de este, no. No, no hace falta. Porque ese también lo tenemos que entregar.
Pray, follow me.
¿Y esta casa dónde es? Ah, no había entrado acá, mira. No había venido acá, ¿cómo puede ser?
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Sí, mira, no había ido ahí.
See, look at my wares.
There's comfort in the kind of
Bueno, tenemos que volver. Vamos acá, que me queda esta zona. Ya volvemos a Vermont. O Verwood. No tengo para... Este lo tengo, no pesa nada. Y ahora vi que... Porque para venir a esta ciudad estaba bloqueado acá. Ahora se salió mágicamente el bloqueo.
Come to think of it,
Ahí está.
different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Estas cosas, la
I'll
verdad,
be sure to I've an inkling this is not our first time
es
here.
cualquiera.
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds.
Poner una cosa y después desaparecerla así, sin sentido.
I've a modest talent for spotting
I've got a good feeling about this one. How might we approach yon spire?
I can foresee no
Podríamos-
reason not to go see it up close.
Podríamos acampar acá, allá, y así sigo el viaje.
looking for a fight, but I can take You're really pushing your luck.
Trying to make me lose my
Mirá,
I do so enjoy the smell of the forest.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
That's just what I was thinking. I'll grab hold of the enemy so that you might strike true.
tienen un montón de vida, porque
Arisen, are you all right?
¿qué son estos? ¿Este es un NPC? ¿Cuántos tengo ahora? 7. ¿Por qué los maté? Debe ser un bug eso. Igual lo voy a dejar ahí. ¿Qué es esto? Esto es un bug.
I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen. I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on a reward for our efforts.
Son soldados.
Since letting the enemy gain the upper hand, the early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Está bugueada esta zona que aparece de la nada.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Encima tenemos el caminito ahí, todo servido. Bueno, vamos a descansar.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Tis a glad thing we rested.
Try not to get hit, lest all that bin go to waste.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Ah, pensé,
Tis well to be prepared,
Pe-
but over-preparation will serve us not.
pensé que había venido acá.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Bueno, mira, ahí sigue el camino.
Feast your eyes on this.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Ah, I just remembered. Is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Ah, este se puede equipar al mismo tiempo que... ¿Ves? Ahí está. Se puede equipar al mismo tiempo que tenés el... Ah, pero no cambia mucho, solamente resistencia a los golpes. Ah, no, no. No, no cambia nada. Simplemente es la skin, digamos, que tapa la boca. Además ahí tiene el dibujito como de máscara.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle. Hey, try not to get hit. Let's do that once.
Come, I'll lead the way. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Parece que están... hay una batalla en otro lado. Y están muriendo, nos están dando la experiencia.
The monster seems to have dropped something.
Ah, mira, se lo cargó, ¿eh? Epa, a ver. No, no, no. Vení para acá. Casi se suicida sola. Bueno, suicidarse lo hace uno solo.
Keep an eye on the far end of the bridge as we proceed.
There is no worse place to be ambushed than the middle of a bridge.
By your leave.
¿Qué marca acá?
Slave skill.
No one can defend themselves with grappling. Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them.
Mayhap one of us could change vocations? Or is that a bit much?
Seems there are wolves on the prowl.
I want to fire against this foe.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to combine our efforts.
Shall we set a goal?
A smashing success!
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Ya, se cargaron un soldado.
You'll not live to regret this.
Ah, me pareció a mí. O se estaban peleando entre ellos, me parece. Acá me marca que hay algo, a ver, capaz que hay un sello.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Acá hay oro, pero no veo nada. Acá sería.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
No, hice esto porque uno me había comentado algo, pero... A ver, entonces...
Methinks the fiend found that enough to kill more than the better.
I see you've been trained. Try on soon.
Over so soon? Why, might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and...
Tenía la armadura que le quiero poner a Merlinda, el peón ese. Pero bueno, eso... Sí, ¿dónde? Ah, por acá. Estos caminos está todo como unido esto.
Oh, that looks scrumptious. And I'm positively famished.
You ought to exercise more restraint.
Slime! Watch them closely!
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Feast your eyes on this! Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Está lleno de campamentos esto. Hay otro acá. Yo creo que nos va a alcanzar. O hago un descanso. A ver, tengo algún filete. Tenemos este. A ver. Una buena cantidad de salud. Una gran cantidad de salud. Este es inmenso. Una buena cantidad de salud. ¿Y por qué dice? Ah, pero si lo consumo así. Si lo combino... Ah, está. ¿Por qué no se pone a hacer de esto? Para este lo tengo que tener yo. Señor del fulgor. No, esto es todo. No sirve nada esto. Todo para vender. La voy a montar uno así. Me aseguro que va a seguir siendo de día.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Nothing to report, I'm afraid. It pains me to say it.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures, after all.
Looks like our luck's run
A fine display of skill.
Focus. Battle continues.
Not a bad idea.
Era este, ¿verdad? A ver.
You can count on me to fly to your aid
Ah,
in
una
your
mujer.
hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Tiene el mejor. Este es uno de los mejores bastones de hechicero que después lo vamos a conseguir.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Oh, I should tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Che, pero si sigue así.
You've my thanks. Go on, take it. I'll not take no for an answer.
Yo había venido acá. Sí. Bueno, acá es por arriba, ahí es por abajo.
Tis a glad thing we rested in.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Ahí hay una estatua y no hay ningún camino.
Look, Master, a chest. We must find a way to open it.
Surely we can make our way over to it somehow.
Una cueva, ¿eh? Espera, no vayamos acá porque los peones... ¿A dónde están los peones? Se van a rebuguear.
It is rather valuable, this.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Ah, mira.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Really, Nick? What are you doing?
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts.
Esta es la parte de arriba. Habíamos ido por abajo antes. Ah, acá donde había venido, ¿no?
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
No. No, esta es otra cosa.
The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
No quarrel here.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
Meat one? Oh, I hate how they wriggle!
Where the bite? The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained.
Este de acá. Seguramente acá hay una... Hay otra, una entrada acá. Esta es una salida.
And from lingering, Refreshments are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Hay un grifo allá.
The Cyclops draws near.
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength.
Look at it. The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed striker ought to send it gazing skyward.
I shall lead the charge. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Tis done. Thank you, Elizabeth. I am overjoyed to have completed the task my master set me.
Not a bad idea.
Bueno, ¿a dónde fue a parar el cíclope? Yo estaba yendo por acá. ¿Lo habrán looteado? No. Ya tenemos otra vez a tope. A ver, tiene 6. No tiene. Tiene 3. Vamos a darle 5. Toma hasta las... Tenemos mucha carga. Ah, me equivoqué, bueno. Merlín ahora es impresionante. La carga que tiene. Bueno, estos también. Y debe ser la altura, debe ser. Igual me la puedo modificar, pero yo me dejé así porque se recarga más rápido no sé cómo es el maná, la barra de energía.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Le pegó al bicho.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Ah, yes. Give me a moment to recall the way.
Mira, no, estamos acá y no vi nada todavía.
Know the way. Follow me.
Shall we
Pará,
make
pará.
our way there and see what's
Si
to come?
bajo ahí. No,
See,
tendría que haber ido a la cueva esa.
Am I expected to pick that up? If I must.
Vamos a la cueva esa.
a common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us? Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
¿Por dónde están entrando? Habrán... Igual debe haber otra entrada, pero no la vi todavía. Tengo 7 de estos. A ver este. Creo que este lo teníamos, ¿no? Es una de las primeras. Sí, no vale la pena. Cosa que tengo muchas... Como no nos están dañando, tengo un montón de potis. Energía, salud. Todo es salud. Esto es energía. No, este es energía. Vamos a darle todas las potis a Merlinda.
The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Ah, este escuché que lo habían encontrado ellos. Se acabó el aceite.
What a great
Bueno, a ver.
award.
Salimos acá. A ver, ahí nomás. Me hace falta bajar por acá. A ver si puedo volver acá. Si hacemos esto. Miramos esta cosa.
That I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more
Ah, ya
treasure.
estamos acá.
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not
Acá
least
está la
among them.
bajada que no quería. Que no quería ir.
Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a
The field of battle is wont to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting down easier to bear.
Tis as you say.
Think you can run?
Hay otro
You're
acá.
not going anywhere. Stop. Think you can run?
You'll not live to regret it.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
There's a ladder here.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it.
Y ahí habrá algo. Capaz que acá nos marca la escalera, ¿no? El signo de admiración. Sello del buscador no creo que haya. Acá hay algo ahí atrás.
A profitable endeavor. I'm in awe of your powers of detection. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Feast your eyes on this.
Flawless execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
It's hard as stone. It's ideal for gossiping our other foes.
One of us has been drenched.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Bueno, acá hay otro.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Otra bajada. ¿Qué marcan, eh? ¿Qué marca ahí? Acá.
Is this some sort of date? I'm not like
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Ah, a ver. Yo le voy a dejar el aceite a ver si se lo aplica a la cosa. Sí. Ya tenemos 7 potis más todavía. Había venido acá. Ah, claro, acá sí había venido. Pasa que debe ser que pasé para acá, ¿no? Esta zona. Bueno, ya estaríamos. Ahí hay campamento. Ahora hay que volver. ¿Dónde estamos? A ver, estamos... Porque si quiero venir acá... No me acuerdo cómo era. Habían otras misiones que todavía no hicimos. Una era yendo para acá, pero... Acá tenemos que esperar que se reconstruya, pero esto, lo que tenemos que esperar para que se reconstruya esta aldea no es por tiempo, es avanzando en las misiones. No me acuerdo hasta qué misión. Debe ser una que tengamos que ir a que nos digan que vayamos ahí. Y acá estamos lejos, bueno, estamos acá. Estamos más, a ver, estamos más lejos de acá que de acá porque acá es más recto. Podría ser una piedra, pero... Mejor vamos a pie.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Oh, ahí hay alguien que necesita ayuda.
Should your pack grow over full,
So, the path splits here.
Wolves!
I hope you weren't expecting to
Guns are so well improved.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. This fruit has quite the temper.
this about?
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Ah, es para llevarlo este.
Good to see you. Might you be willing to lend a hand? Thank you.
A la aldea sin nombre. No, no lo vamos a llevar. Otra vez ahí. Hay que hacer todo un camino. No, vamos a
It
dejarlo.
appears we found a ballista.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares.
No, son.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
I'm near tired of this. Should have quit while I had the chance.
No! The monsters left something for us.
Feast your eyes on this.
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
I'm in no need of a rest as yet, Master.
Skeletons, Master.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Wait for the new equipment to come in. I'm unsure how best to proceed.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. That does ring a bell. Let me think. Ah, I've got it. That's nightmare, you see.
'Twould seem we've little choice but to set out.
skeleton. How tranquil.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the here at last.
Pray, follow me. This way, Master.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering, and make them an ally to...
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Over here, if you would.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Might as well take a look.
Sí, esto lo vendemos.
while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, you've done a fine job culling those monsters, your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
'Tis done. I knew we'd manage somehow.
Me dio el mismo que tengo. ¿Qué?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for your Majesty's assistance.
So the agent was of Batal after all. 'Tis rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Disa's schemes. We must get to the bottom. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking on a new adventure.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
there is much we ought to tend to. Do not forget that we work to...
Bueno, nos quedó una misión.
Shall we visit the manor as the maid bid?
Y me acordé, tenemos que ir al...
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Good evening, sir.
Este objeto podrá ver las lacras de despertar en tu mapa. Sin embargo, ten en cuenta que el número y la ubicación de las lascas que se pueden encontrar cambiarán con el tiempo. ¿Cuántas tengo? 48. Vamos a guardar todo esto. Esta energía. Este vamos a guardar 5. Bueno, ese hay que venderlo. Estos dos me los tengo que pasar.
I trust you fared all right, or you know where to find me. This inspires naught but
Hay que vender la capa esa.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new...
Might as well take a look. While you're here, stop by again soon.
Tengo que ir a ver al tipo, el de la biblioteca, que dijo... Me olvidé. Que puede ser que tenga alguna misión o algo. ¿Dónde era?
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Any chance to be alone is a welcome one.
Acá.
Gotta crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Esta misión era la que quería. Y de ahí no salió.
One day, I'm going to have proper...
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tellies, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the world at night.
Now I understand.
Tenemos de eso. Vamos a hablar con el paciente, a ver. Ah, no habla. Este es el señor que está enfermo.
Wish I could go on an adventure. I can but trust.
Ahí está el niño y estaba el anciano, ¿eh?
Tis good to see you are well.
Acá era. Vamos a visitar al señor este que dijo que si pasaba el tiempo nos podía dar algo.
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Oh, on the hunt for the grimoire entitled Towering Earth, are you? One moment. Here it is. Towering Earth, the Forsaken Text. You may take it. I can cast no magics myself, after all. Left in my care, 'tis as a pearl before swine. Not to mention, I've already read it. With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not, almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel. Fine timing, sir, fine timing indeed. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my imprisonment. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees, if you catch my meaning. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles. What say you? Would you consider doing an old man a favor? I am in your debt. With those spectacles in hand, I might actually get through one of my tomes. Pray, infiltrate the venue and find the storeroom. You are my only hope.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
My spectacles are in your hands. At least I pray.
Bueno, nos dio un libro, a ver si este me parece uno de los que necesitamos para la misión del mago. Ice terrestre. A ver, Ice terrestre. Sí, ya tenemos uno. Ah, la del salón de baile está. Bueno, tenemos de todo. 3 miasmitas.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Share with me your troubles. Mayhap dreams will reveal to me the reason.
Ain't nothing but trouble over here.
Never should have come here.
Some call it cultured. I call it
Vamos a dejarlo esto. A ver.
Battle is best avoided here.
Where's my dagger?
Hour for prayer is still
Getting
not
home.
come.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care. Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move. Pray, take this.
Ah, mira, me dio el hojita. Antes no me pasó eso. Mi primera partida. Igual, ¿dónde se puede conseguir el hojita? si es que no te lo da como me pasó a mí antes. Es fácil, te vas acá, que está la mujer que atiende, que es una féride de pelaje negro, creo. Y hay que regalarle ramo de flores. Yo no tengo ahora, no, los guardé. Hay que regalarle uno, e ir a dormir un día, regalarle otro, e ir a dormir, y creo que ya ahí ya te lo da. O si no, haces lo de vuelta. Bueno, Santa de los Suburbios. Hay que buscarle los anteojos al señor. Esta creo que es principal. Bueno, esta también hay que hacer.